Hey guys, it's your girl Vaughn. Welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title, today we are going to get into my relaxer update. We are fresh out the salon. Literally, I left the hairdresser and came here, and here we are. Right, so that's why the hair is wrapped. I mean, if you're not new here, then you know the drill. But if you are new here, with my relaxer updates, we go through the past, the present, and the future. The past being anything that I would have done to my hair, anything that would have happened with my hair, any setbacks, trials, new products that I either loved or hated, anything like that that happened in the past 3 months of my stretch. We speak about that during the past. Then with the present, we get into the few days leading up to relaxer day, anything that might have affected relaxer day. And then of course we get into relaxer day, what happened during relaxer day, aka today, and the takedown of my hair from this wrap to show you how my hair looks. And then we get into the future, which will include anything that I plan to do with my hair, or try any new hairstyles I might want to try, or any new products, any new just things in general I would want to try with my hair in the coming 3 months or the coming stretch, which for me right now is a 3-month period. Right, so that's what we're going to be going through during this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, I don't even know how we reach here already, because I feel like it was just the other day I sat down and filmed my last relaxer update. Like, this 3 months flew by really quickly, and it honestly wasn't the easiest 3 months of my hair journey. If you follow along with my vlogs, or even follow me on my other social media, you would have heard me speak quite frequently about the struggles I've been facing, which really aren't any new struggles for the most part. For the last few relaxer updates, you would have heard recurring themes in terms of shedding and breakage. I know I would have mentioned that I, really wanted to, let's say, investigate why I was even experiencing shedding in the first place. I did have 2 bouts of the Ronas, and it's not uncommon for people to experience hair loss or shedding post the Ronas or even other like infections. So there's that. Then, I also deal with a level of PCOS. I mean, I can't really say that it was 100% affecting my life, because it's not to say that I was doing other things to help myself and still seeing negative things despite trying. So it's not to say that I have been eating my healthiest, drinking lots of water, or even exercising as frequently as I should be in terms of like managing PCOS symptoms, to then say, well, I'm still, not seeing any benefits of doing these things, to really blame it on that, if you get what I mean. Right, and like, I'm bringing it back to what I said earlier, like this 3-month period has really flew by. I know I would have mentioned getting like blood tests done, maybe check my different vitamin levels or even iron levels. To be honest, even though it is part of my health, I'm not there yet financially in terms of wanting to spend money. I mean, it might sound bad, but it's like my honest truth. Like, I don't really feel like spending the money to do those blood tests just yet. Like, it's a lot of money when you think about it, and I just really am not there yet. In addition to that, I would have also mentioned possibly going by my dermatologist, because during the 3-month period I really had some really bad like scalp days, and I'll get into that just now. But I've also felt like if I wanted to make a visit by my dermatologist to see if anything medically wrong was happening with my scalp in terms of like I don't know, like seborrheic dermatitis, or just alopecia, just anything, to see if anything was actually happening or going on with my scalp. So again, that's another doctor's visit, another $450. Like, it was just I guess I just didn't really want to deal with it. But at the same time, I also don't want to deal with shedding, right? So coming out of my last relaxer update, I would have mentioned that I was gonna get back into oiling my scalp. I used to do this very frequently in the early days, not even the early days, like it was part of my routine just generally when it came to taking care of my hair. Like literally every weekend before the Saturday or the day before I wash my hair, I will do my oil scalp. I will oil my scalp with my castor oil, or I think I would have put castor oil and peppermint oil and maybe sometimes tea tree or eucalyptus oil in there, with almond oil and probably even olive oil. And I used to oil my scalp with that the night before and leave that in like a pre-poo, like all in the length of my hair, and then continue on with my wash day. That was literally part of my routine. But I stopped doing that within the past 2 years or 3 years, because I think it, somewhere in my mind, I felt like it would have had an impact on me adequately judging products to be able to recommend to you guys, because I like to test a product by itself. Anyway, for whatever reason, I stopped doing that, and so after the last relaxer, I said I'm gonna go back and get back into doing that as often, well, weekly at least. So I mixed castor oil, both a regular castor oil and the Jamaican black castor oil. I mixed that with rosemary oil, almond oil, and eucalyptus oil, and I started doing that on a Wednesday evening or sometime midweek, just on my scalp, and doing like the scalp massage. And then the day before my wash day, I would put it on my scalp again, do another scalp massage, but also put the oil in the lengths of my hair. So I mean, that was going okay. It was new still, but so I didn't really have any time to really see any benefits or see if I would, you know, reap the benefits of the castor oil and the rosemary oil, like all those things. Like rosemary oil has been shown to help persons who experience hair loss or shedding, so that's why I put that in my mix. Unfortunately, my scalp did not like the oil mix. It no longer appreciates oil. I think there was an issue, I don't know, like my scalp was just clearly holding onto the oil, and my scalp was not getting clean properly. Like at one point in time, I remember washing my hair and I had to shampoo my hair 4 times because like my scalp just was not getting clean. So with that now, like I was having a lot of itching on my scalp, and you know, you could do whatever you want to do with your hair, but if your scalp is not healthy, then that will also affect, you know, your hair, how your hair grows, and even probably induce shedding. So all of that was also going on with my hair during this 3 months. You know, I was clearly having a lot of buildup on my scalp, and you know, doing one thing that I thought would help me was probably hurting me even more in terms of the oil mix. So that was a very confusing time for me. It's just like I'm trying, but like it's not working. It seems to actually be doing the opposite. Like I was so confused. I was at that point with my scalp itching so bad. Like at a point in time, you know, sometimes if you itch something too much, it will then start to become like sore and kind of hurt. So I was just like, oh my gosh, maybe this is alopecia. Oh my gosh, maybe this is seborrheic dermatitis. Like I was just going in a whirlwind, and that's why I wanted to go back my dermatologist. But then I went back by Glory, my hairdresser, and we did like a clarifying wash day where she really just went in and cleansed my hair. She used a clarifying shampoo, and she really cleansed my hair and cleansed my scalp. And by the time I left that day and like throughout the week, I really did not experience any itching. I also stayed away from the oil mix during that week, and I did notice that I had a significant decrease in the itching on my scalp. So that was a clue that the oil was doing more harm than good for me. So I went by her twice, and I think those 2 weeks were pretty good. Then there was a wash day. I recall, again, I was doing pretty good. My scalp was doing pretty good, but I used the oil mix a night before I was gonna wash my hair, and I felt it. Like my scalp was doing pretty good the whole time. As soon as I put in the oil mix in the night before and then my massage, whatever, the next day it was an itch fest, right? So all of that to say, clearly the oils are not doing well for me right now. I mean, castor oil and rosemary oil are both known, while they do have their benefits in terms of helping hair growth, it is also a known fact that they can cause itching on the scalp. So I don't know if I would still be able to use them, but just dilute it with a lot more of another oil, or what. I just really do not know. It's been a lot. So the shedding really has not improved because the method that I tried, it wasn't working. And I think I did try to do some black tea rinses, but I think I my focus was more so on the oil, and well, that didn't turn out how I really hoped that it would. So that's that on that. But then I also was experiencing quite a lot of breakage. At a point in time, I would have gone back by Glory and we did a wash day. I think it was a basic wash day, but she kind of did an assessment throughout my hair, and so she like did, I don't know what I guess she just pulled my hair like pulled my hair along the strand in the front, the middle, and the back, and she came to the conclusion that how my breakage pattern is in the front of my head, the breakage was happening closer to the end of the shaft. Unfortunately, in the center of my head, the breakage was happening more so closer to the roots. Like, who wants breakage by their roots? And then in the back of my head, the breakage was happening more so like in the middle of the shaft. So the back of my hair was pretty much thinner than the front of my hair, and I mean, I could have told you that because I realized that also, just playing with my hair and trying to do like half up half down styles. I would realize that, and this is actually something I've realized from even before, but I didn't realize, I'd never put the two and two together. But anytime I try to do like a half up half down style, like my ponytail and everything will be looking real good, but then depending on how much hair I leave out in the back, it just wasn't hitting. Like, it just seems to be like no hair. So now that has actually come to light, it makes a lot of sense why that would be like that. That's really and truly what has been going on with my hair. The same issues with the use of one intervention that clearly did not work how I intended it to. So that's really unfortunate, right? That is the only thing that I can tell you really happened throughout this last 3-month stretch. I mean, I would have been using new products, old products. You guys know I like to be able to recommend different things for you guys. So I have been trying new things here and there. I want to take the time to mention one product. You guys know I love the Super Skinny Serum from Paul Mitchell. Unfortunately, at least locally in Trinidad, this has been very hard to find. If you get this in Trinidad, it's probably because you bought it on Amazon, or you bought it when you went away and brought it back down, right? It's not being found anywhere. So that put me on the hunt for a new product to see if I can find something to replace this for the sad day when mine finishes, and even for the persons who have been wanting to try this but cannot or are not able to buy it online, or just are not able to get it. So I went into Pennywise and I would have found this product by Garnier Fructis. This is their Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum with argan oil from Morocco. I have been using this and I really have been enjoying it. I think it is a good enough dupe for the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. In terms of differences, the Super Skinny Serum is definitely thicker than this one, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to use more of this to get the same effect. I think it works really well. Usually I would work with my hair in sections. So for the front, the per section, which would be the front left, front right, and one section in back, I would literally just use one pump of this, and that would usually be enough. And if anything, I'll just go in with another pump or a half pump and use that. So I use this on my wash days as part of the leave-in get up. I would also use this in replacement of an oil when I am moisturizing and sealing my hair, and then I will also use this on the days when I feel like my hair feels good, like it feels moisturized but just needs a little oomph. So I would use this as well. This is a very multi-purpose product. I believe same thing goes with the Super Skinny Serum, but if you are not able to either buy this or you are unable to afford this, I feel like you could definitely give the Garnier Serum a try. So I think we're going to get into the present. Nothing again significant happened. I did go by Glory last week to do a wash and set. Usually I've gotten into like a habit of doing treatments in the week before, but this time I just did a basic wash and set because I just didn't want to pay for a treatment. To be very honest, but it's whatever. My hair still felt great. Like, it clearly needed that. It needed her touch. Like, it's all well and good to be able to do things for yourself at home and see great results on your own, but there's something about that professional touch that honestly I just can't get away from. Anyway, so we did a wash and set last week, and throughout the week I probably moisturized my hair like once or twice, and then I went back today to do my roller, not my roller set, to do my relaxer. Today is the 5th of September, and to the day I believe tomorrow will be my 12 weeks. So I am essentially 11 weeks and 6 days, basically 3 months, right? So it's 3 months on a dot, and we did my relaxer today. The growth was pretty normal. I don't even know if I took a clip of my new growth before. I didn't, but it's whatever. And like I said, I have been having quite a lot of breakage, and it's just like, I feel like my hair just needed a reset, right? So I just needed, like, I was due for a trim, but I think I needed a little bit more than a trim. So I'm gonna of course insert pictures or videos in here to show you what happened or how my hair looked. So of course the relaxer day went through like normal. She based my scalp, then went in and applied the relaxer in the back section, worked that, pressed it, whatever, rinsed that out, and then applied in the front sections, worked that through, press it through, and then rinse that out. Most times, depending on how her day is going, she can get, or even how my hair is at the time, she can do my whole head, back, and 2 front sections once through, and then comb it through and then rinse everything out. But again, it just depends on what's happening in the salon at the time in terms of other clients or whatever. So that's the only reason why she rinsed out my back section first before working on the front. So once she rinsed that out, she of course went in and shampooed my hair really well, like she does every time. Then we did a quick conditioner, and after that it was time to use these scissors. If it's one thing I'm grateful for, like, she's not scissor happy. If anything, she would much rather keep your length, but with the health, right? So if something needs to go, it will be gone, but not every and anything will just be cut off. But I was kind of trying to figure out if I wanted to just get a trim or if I wanted to get like layers, right? So I kind of wanted the layers. So she went in and she cut my hair, and then we did the roller sets, and then she refined my hair afterwards, and it was a very easy, very simple relaxer day. So that brings me to the takedown, right? That's really and truly it. Like, it was a really easy relaxer day, nothing to talk about. So let's just get right into the takedown, because I'm excited to see how my hair looks right now, and I'm pretty sure you are excited as well, because we cut my hair. Right, so this is how my hair looks all taken down. I have been on this length before. It is pretty short. This morning my hair was literally down here, and look at where it is. It's all gone. As you can see, because again I would have inserted the pictures in terms of how my hair looked after the relaxer but before any sort of cut, and then how much she cut initially. Anyway, so this is it. We have some layers. Like, I think it's so cute. Like, you guys, I love short hair. I just don't really like in between hair. I really do love like the short hair look, and I'm excited to like play with this and like do like curls and see how it looks with the curls. What is this? You saw that? There's one long piece. Anyway, but yeah, I'm really excited to see, to like play with this length and play with the layers and just, you know, play really. Ooh. It's like creating bangs, which I'm excited to have. Anyway, so this is what my hair looks like right now, and you guys know how I be. I just can't stop touching my hair. But if you look close up, you can see, you see all of that. I hate to see that, and that's what my hair has been doing. I mean, of course there's different hair cycles and phases, so it could really just be like growth cycles, but I can tell you this for sure, that is also for surely a result of breakage. Alright, so getting into the next 3 months before my memory card fills up. Again, this is me and Gloria had a chat about it. Alright, so for the next 3 months, I'm going to continue trying. So for the next few months, or at least initially, we've decided, well, she advised that I do basically like an apple cider rinse pretty much every wash day, or based on how my hair responds to it, every other wash day. I would have mentioned the build-up thing, so she says that I can of course use like a clarifying shampoo, but between the two, she says she rather is the ACV rinse, so I'm gonna be doing that. In addition to that, we are gonna be sticking to certain product lines, not certain, but one. Alright, because like I said, I like to try different things for you guys to test it out, see how it works. But of course, sometimes your hair might react to a different product, and if I'm using different products every week, I will never know what's going on with that product. So I'm gonna use one product line for my wash days. Of course, based on what I have for like maybe a few wash days, maybe two, maybe a month's worth of wash days, just to see if my hair has any negative reaction towards that hairline, to see if we could pinpoint any certain products. I'm gonna say it, but don't hold your breath. But I think I should definitely try to do the blood test. This is probably the third set of 3 months that I'm saying this, but I think it will definitely be a good thing for me to do, just to rule that out or rule it in. I mean, I am taking my vitamins, but you know, and it may not necessarily be enough. So that is really and truly all that I'm gonna be doing that's new for the next 3 months. Other than that, I'm just gonna continue doing what I do, which is taking care of my hair and trying to be patient with it and just go through this journey, because it is a healthy hair journey, the journey to healthy hair. And sometimes we have setbacks, sometimes we just have to, I've been sitting down here looking like this whole time. Sometimes we just really have to deal with the cards that we are dealt, and its hair, like, it continues to grow. It's just the retention of it that is sometimes the issue, and actually sometimes the growing is the issue too. Anyway, I'm happy. I mean, it's so short. I really didn't expect it to be so short, you know, because just the other day I was at brush strap length, and now I am at least 5 inches away from that. That's pretty much it for this video. I feel like this has been the longest relaxer update I have had in a while. But if I forgot to mention anything, I would have of course edited it on the screen or leave it in the comments or description box below. Again, follow me on my journey with my healthy hair. I will try to do a few more like actual hair videos in this coming stretch on YouTube, but definitely follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because I post about my hair quite a lot on those 2 platforms as well. Right, all links to my social media are down below. Make sure to like this video if you did, subscribe to my channel if you want to continue seeing my face and want to continue seeing things about my hair journey. Again, I also talk about my hair, my vlogs, so just subscribe so that you will watch all my vlogs. I do believe I have 2 videos coming soon, 2 hair videos, and I have a wash day with a new product line that I'm going to be trying. I know I just mentioned using one product line, so I'm starting with this one, but it is a new one, so I'm going to be trying that out for you guys as well. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.